Man, I have to say, God showed me something today. I can't even believe it. I'm still shocked that I even did it. But, I know many of you guys have seen when a bird smashes into a glass door or glass window, it breaks their neck and breaks everything in them. They can't move, right? Well, this bird, it's a little bird. I don't know what it was. And I should have taken a video, but I didn't. Anyways, so I was at St. Vincent de Paul, and this bird smashes into this glass door, and it flops on the floor, and it's going into convulsions, and it stops moving. And everybody's walking around, and I'm like, don't step on that bird, and then God tells me just go and get it and help it. So I'm thinking, okay, the bird's dead, but whatever. So the closer I walk up to it, the bird starts breathing. And when it's breathing, it's like really quick, breaths deep. And then so I start, I touch its foot, and then it starts slowing down the breath, and then I'm thinking, okay, this bird's gonna die. And then I touch its foot, and then I touch its other foot, and its other foot clasps onto my finger. And I'm thinking, okay, that's a sign. So I continue talking to the bird, and everybody's gathering around, and they're asking, whatever. And I'm not paying attention to them, I'm paying attention to the bird. So then I'm like, come on, you can make it. And then the bird, and I put my other hand underneath it, and I pick it up and put it on my finger. And the bird gets up, and it perches on my finger. It just stands there on this finger. And I'm thinking, okay, that's a good sign. And I'm like, you can make it, come on. And I was going to put it into a tree. I just sat there and held it for a minute, and then I was going to put it into a tree. And then I was thinking, no, because if it falls, then it might, hurt itself worse. And so I'm just walking around. The lady in the garden says, oh, well, you can, put it over here underneath this bush. So, it's in a planter box. And she's like, put it underneath this bush so, the predators won't get it. And then I'm thinking, okay, that's a good idea. So I go over there to put it underneath that bush, and the bird starts flapping its wings, and it starts flying underneath the bush. And so I'm thinking, okay, this bird's going to be okay. If I wasn't there to witness that, I would say that, the person's, you're delusional or whatever, but it happened. And I really can't believe that it did, because, the bird was gone. But, whatever. Anyways, that's the story for today. That's one of the good news stories that I have. God is good, and I think He wanted to test me to see if I would help it, or if I would just, throw it in the garbage and say that it was dead.